welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber and this is Amber Next Door. Whoa. First of all, let me just say Merry Christmas, because we missed that. Let me say Happy New Year's, because we also missed that. Your girl had a birthday in January. I turned 27 and we missed that. And happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers, because we missed February as well and Black History Month. And it's just been a lot, and I've been MIA, and we're here to talk about that today. I just want to be as open and as transparent as I can with you guys, because that's this platform, that's what I'm about. So yeah, we're gonna unpack all that. Before we get started into anything, if you are brand new to the neighborhood, please be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you guys join me and stick with me forever. Like and comment down below. Comment whatever is on your mind, whatever you want to say. If you have any questions, if you have any positive feedback, negative feedback, go ahead and comment down below and we'll work it on out as we go along. You guys, I've just been through a lot. If you noticed, the last video was me and my then boyfriend at the time. We were doing the challenge, the snack challenge from out the country, and that was really fun. And here we are now. That's no longer, I'm not in a relationship anymore, and I want to talk about that because it has changed. My life has changed a great deal in a short amount of time, and we're gonna unpack that. We're gonna talk about those things. We're gonna talk about the feelings I've been having, the feelings I've been through, the lessons I've learned, things that I've done, all of it. So, and just honestly what I learned from it. So if you're ready for I guess this would be a story time. I didn't know I would be doing these on my channel, but I'm gonna give a story time because I want you guys to get to know me right now and my headspace and, you know, all those things. So yeah, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so the beginning of the year happened, you know, a fresh start, and I was happy. I was getting ready for New Year's and just really looking forward to the fresh start like I do every single year, and just looking forward to new goals to make and just visions, like with my boyfriend at the time. I was just so excited to just get started on these plans and everything else. My birthday rolls around, and the night before my birthday, actually, it was January 4th. So the night before is January 3rd. I was drinking, and I was drinking too much. And the thing about alcohol is that it's a depressant. So anything you're feeling, any happy thoughts, any negative thoughts, it's going to cause you to feel that intensely. And honestly, whoever you're around, especially the people that make you feel those emotions, you're going to express yourself in a way that you probably normally wouldn't. If you like somebody, you're going to be a little bit more flirtatious. If someone makes you really happy, you're probably going to be really, really happy to see them. If someone has hurt you, hurt your feelings, put you down about yourself, you're probably going to want to be more mean towards them and say things that you normally would not say. That's what happened this night. My relationship, like any other relationship, there were ups and downs. And when we had downs, and anything that I had doubts about, any bad feelings that I was feeling that night, that was there right before my birthday. And I had ended up getting into an argument with my boyfriend. The argument was really petty, something really, really petty that was my fault that it even started. And because I was drinking, I had poor judgment, and I put my hands on him. I hit him. I hit my boyfriend at the time. You never want to do that. You never, we were taught when we were little kids that you never put your hands on anyone. I have never hit him in any physical way, never touched him in that way before, and it frightened him. And it kind of put a damper on the rest of my birthday weekend, and I could kind of tell that something was off. Something wasn't right that weekend. So I just remember being like, oh my, like, what did I do? Like, what's about to happen, and I really wanted to talk to him, but you know, we put it off until, you know, my birthday was over. And it's so crazy that this is happening, because I know you guys are familiar with the Bow Wow story and him getting into an altercation and going to jail with his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. And when that story came out, I wanted to do this video to let you guys know how important it is to not put your hands on anybody. If you feel like you get to that point, you need to just remove yourself from the situation and the people and just count to 10. But yeah, moving back to the story. So we got back. My boyfriend at the time he told me, he was like, I don't think I want to move forward. My heart stopped. Like, I could not believe this was happening. I could not believe he was saying this. Like, time kind of froze, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Let's think about this, because the relationship I was in, I've known him since 2014, and there's been ups and downs. And when I say there's been downs, and I'm not even gonna get into those things, because we overcame them, and I thought we were a strong enough union to where stuff like this we can work out. But again, because I put my hands on someone, who am I to say that? I'm gonna try not to cry, you guys. So he just said, I think we need a break. I think we need to work on ourselves. And at the time, you know, we're living together, and I'm like, okay, no, I don't want to do that. I want us to be together. Like, ultimately, no. You guys, I've never felt such sadness, such hurt, such pain ever in my life. You know, I had deaths in my family and things like that, but I saw someone who I called my best friend, someone who I loved and I would do anything for. I literally just saw him leave me. I looked in his eyes, and I could just tell, like, oh my God, okay, he's serious. During that break, I went to work the next day, was not myself. I went into my boss's office to talk to him, broke down, crying. I was someone else, and he was just like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm just like, yeah. I kind of blamed it on family, and I went home early. And I had decided that, okay, my main goal was to get this relationship back, right? So I'm like, I'm trying to talk to him. I'm trying to ask him, you know, what can we do? And it's just like, he's just like, no, it's really, this is a personal thing. Like, I just don't want to move forward with you. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I decided to go to Connecticut for a week to give him space. Cause I'm like, no, there's no way. Like, this, we've been through some crazy things. Like, we've been through some crazy things in this relationship. And if it's gonna work, I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm gonna do everything I can to give this man a space and clear head, because I know if he feels the way I feel right now, we're gonna get through this. I go to Connecticut. I come back, and no, he decided to, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be with you. I don't want the relationship. I don't want the responsibility of a relationship. The world in which I knew it was just over. It felt like I couldn't breathe. It felt like the air, the oxygen around me was taken away. And I felt like I lost someone. I felt like I was mourning a person. I felt like I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm trying not to cry, but I was literally staring at a stranger. I could not look him. I looked him in the eyes, and I saw, like, I saw the love gone. Like, I saw him looking at me like anybody, just anybody on the street. And again, we were living together. So I would stay in one room, he'll stay in another room. And during that time period, you guys, I cried every single day. I cried at night. I cried in the morning. You know how when you wake up before you even open your eyes, I cried. I would go in the room that he was in. I would try to talk to him. I would try to kind of plead. At this point, I'm vulnerable. Like I didn't even think I could be that vulnerable, more vulnerable than I've already been with him, because he's seen all of me. I'm crying. I would just stand there in silence for a long time, and he would, you know, I'm pretty sure it freaked him out, but I would literally just stand there looking at him, because I'm like, there's no way. There's no way he's serious. There's no way he could feel this way, because I feel this way, but how can he feel this way? Depressed. I didn't eat. I didn't have an appetite. I hated getting up out the bed. I dreaded taking a shower. And I would hate coming back home, because I knew the life I had built there was no longer. And all I kept saying to myself was, I don't want to feel this way ever in my life again. I remember saying that to him and myself. I remember saying, like, I never want to feel like this again. I never want to feel like this again. I would I would start arguments with him. I would say sorry. I would try to do nice things. I would say I miss you. I would do all these things, because in my head I'm still like, no, I'm still here. We can, if we're still here, if we're still living here, we can work this out. And no, like, old boy was not having it. Like, all I remember seeing right now is just him playing the game, and just, no, I don't want to think about this right now. I don't. And I'm like, how can you not think about this? This is all I can think about and breathe and just contain. How could you not do this? You guys, when you get to that point in any kind of relationship with anything that brings you that much grief, you want to remove yourself from it. You want to remove yourself from that situation so that you can have a clear head to think. And that's what that's the advice I was given. That's what I started to realize. I realized that this apartment, this home, is reminding me of everything I've ever had with this man. Every memory, every good, every bad memory, everything was right there. And I knew I couldn't keep living like that every single day. I was slowly going into a deep depression, and I was going to stay in that place. I was going to sit in that pain where I could have just removed myself. So I did. After 2 weeks, I decided that I was going to move, and I did. I stayed with family. And I promise you guys, that first day I moved out, and I got all my things out. It was sad, but I promise you guys, the moment I hit the highway and the moment I was at my family's house, I felt like I could breathe. Like, I felt new. I felt like, okay, I can do this. I'm gonna be able to, I can do this. I slowly started to get an appetite. I would eat here and there at least. I would work out. I would go to work. I would, do things during my day. My mom would tell me, oh, just make sure you do something for yourself every day. You're going to get through it. It's okay. All those things. And I'm good. Like, I'm starting to feel like me again. I'm starting to feel like Amber again. I'm planning out. I had already had a schedule for Amber Next Door before the new year hit. And I'm like, okay, I can finally get back to what I love and what I do, and just, okay, cool. Everything will be all good. You guys, a month, maybe 3 months into, I think 3 months, 3 weeks into all that good healing and all that good energy surrounding me and people that love me, I found out some information that broke me to the core. I found out information about my relationship and my the person I was in a relationship with. The information that I got was just, it basically was everything that I ever thought about my relationship came true. My ex relationship. Everything that I had questioned my boyfriend about at the time, anything that I told him kind of made me feel weird or insecure about, pretty much came to light from a source that was 100% reliable. And once I got a hold of that information, I saw red. I completely went Diary of a Mad Black Woman, waiting to exhale insane. I felt so much anger. I felt so confused. I felt sadness. I felt all these emotions at once, because now everything that I ever thought to be a lie about myself, this person that's been telling me, oh no, you're just insecure, you're just jealous, you're just all these things. And I found out that, oh, this is real. Like, everything, I was right. That's the craziest feeling, when you find out that all this time you've been right. So I saw red. I didn't want to call anybody to ask them what I should do, because I didn't want anyone to tell me no. I didn't want anyone to tell me to do anything crazy. I wanted to hurt this man. I wanted to make him feel all the feelings that I was feeling. I wanted him to feel anger. I wanted him to feel pain. I wanted him to feel sadness. I wanted him to be embarrassed. I wanted him to be ashamed. I wanted him to be confused. And most of all, I wanted him to be just sad about me and losing me. So I decided to spray paint his tags. I knew that spray painting the tags, especially because they were out of state, would kind of hinder him for doing, at the time, it's, you know, his livelihood. He relies on his car for making money. I also knew that, okay, he forgets that I have all his information. I have all his information because I've been with this man forever, and I have all of his information because I've helped him with so much. So let me do something about that. And I also want to see how long this has been going on. You guys, I'm like, now I can laugh about it. Like, I'm playing the Monica So Gone song. I'm on the way there, and I do it. And then I'm in his social media, and I'm starting to see everything that I've ever been denied of. Everything that I was told, you're just so insecure, and she's nothing, and like, all these things came to light, and I just did not know what to do. But I knew for a fact I wanted to do something, and I didn't want anyone to tell me no. I didn't want anyone to tell me not to do this, because this was gonna happen. I did what I did. I went on social media. I had wrote all the girls that I felt like disrespected my relationship. I wrote them suggestive DMs. You can use your imagination. I made him seem like a homosexual black man. So, you know, he's a creative. I was dating a creative, so this is like his platform. This is where he does all his things. And I wanted to do all that. I wanted him to be embarrassed just like I was embarrassed. And I did do that. I hurt people along the way. I hurt women. And as you guys know, that's not my platform. I hurt women who, they don't really matter to me, because I'm not in a relationship with you guys. I hurt a whole community, the LGBT community. I did all that, you guys. I became someone else. I became not myself. And you want to know why? That's because I was in a relationship, and I was attached with another spirit, another soul that was incapable of loving me. When you link with a spirit that just cannot work with you, you gotta be vigilant. You gotta love yourself enough to take yourself out of that. If you love that person, the best thing you can do is leave that relationship. I didn't do that. I held on to something that I just expected of. I got in a relationship, and I put all my good things, all of my good qualities, all the things that you bring to the table in a relationship, all of my good stuff I put it all here. And then sometimes I would have to take out a loan from my own self and put it in to this relationship. I put it all in because, you know what, I had faith in this relationship, and I love someone so much that, you know what, I'm willing to lose some parts of me for now, because I know, because I believe in you, and I expect of you, which is wrong. You never want to just go into something with expectations. That's how you lose. I put all of my good things in, expecting other good things in return. In a relationship, you guys are gonna bring two different things to the table, but those things that you bring to the table should be able to nourish you and to help you grow. My good things help nourish him. My good things help both of us develop, and all the good things. I'm saying all the good qualities, the trustworthiness, the communication, the love, the caring, and the prioritizing. All that went into this relationship. So when this man broke up with me, and I'm left feeling broken, I have nothing left. There's nothing. I'm out. I'm out of all my good stuff. Before you get to that point, you guys, before you let go of all your good things, whatever that means for you, whether it's your body, whether it's your family dynamic, all of it. I'm just thinking right now, this is all of my good things that I'm gaining back now, and I'm healing. My whole heart went into this relationship. My whole existence, my security about myself, my confidence, all of my good things were exposed, and I didn't get any of it back. Before you get to that place, you have to love yourself and know yourself so much that, okay, the moment you start feeling that gut feeling in your intuition, because it's real, the moment you start feeling those things, you gotta love yourself enough to be like, I don't, that didn't make me feel good. I can't do this with you. And it's gonna hurt like hell. But what you're gonna avoid is the crazy person. The crazy person that would spray paint a out-of-state tag, and the crazy person that would hack into social media accounts and make a big, petty, immature scene. And yeah, I've been called some names. I've been called the B word. I've been called crazy. I've been told to get a life. I've been told all those things. But all those things, I knew what I was doing. But the person I needed to apologize to the most was me. Because I let myself get that deep into something where I would have to leave with nothing. I left with nothing, you guys, because all of my good things were gone. They were taken away. You never want to link with a spirit, an individual who is just incapable of loving you the way you want to be loved. It's impossible. Because there's no way you can love yourself enough that you're letting that happen to you. There's no way. Before you lose all your good things, you want to protect those good things before you meet anybody. You want to make sure you're developing yourself. You're learning new things about yourself. You're loving yourself so much so that when someone kind of comes in your space and you kind of show them some of your good things, oh, they know, like, oh, no, you ain't messing nothing that's going on over here. And that one sign that you feel, that one sign that you see, yeah, no, you're not coming over here. I let myself get too deep into something where my spirit was linked with another spirit that could not love me the way I deserve to be loved. I have to remember, it took me, March? 2 months to even get to this place here where I can talk about this without barely crying. I had to realize that, okay, this is over, and I pray to God, like, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? And why did you choose me to learn this lesson? And why did you choose him to bring in my life to learn this lesson? Why did I need to learn this lesson? I'm so grateful that it happened. I learned so much about myself. I love that I'm able to love someone like that. And I'm sad that I'm not in a relationship anymore. I'm tired of how it went down. But I love that that kind of love existed in me. I love someone through all of their flaws. I love someone through everything. I watch them grow into someone else. I love someone. And I never want to let go of that. I never want to feel that hurt again. But all I can look forward to is being able to love myself the way I love that individual, and to be able to one day someone's gonna meet me, someone's gonna link with my energy, someone's gonna link with my spirit and just see all of my good things and be like, oh, I never want to lose any of those good things. And the moment she starts getting low on her good things, like, oh yeah, I can replenish that. Hold on, I got you, baby. So yeah, it's been a crazy 2 months and a crazy time for growth. But all I know is that I needed to share this with you guys, because I don't know what age you are, if you're just starting to like girls or boys. I don't know if you're married and you're about to get divorced, or wherever stage you're in. I just know I needed to share my experience, because bruh, I felt so out of myself. I was not myself anymore. I was not. I was taking on loans from myself of my good qualities, and be like, well, this is all the confidence I got, so here, have this, and hopefully I could come up with some more later. This is all the strength I have for now, because we went through some crazy stuff. But I promise you, when you're in the right relationship, when you're in love with yourself, when your relationship with God is strong, that's when you'll be able to, another person will be able to see you for all your good things. So that way, when you don't see yourself for all your good things, they'll be able to help you and replenish that in you. But for now, it's just been crazy. And I learned all of that. And I don't take any of it away. I don't regret any of it. I would never get to this place that I am now. Right now, I'm in a place where I'm healing. And yeah, some days it hurts. Some days I might cry, I shed a tear. But I remember, like, yo, look where you are. Look what you just been through. Look what you got through. Look at how much you changed in that short amount of time. Look at the core values you learned from it. I love who I'm becoming. I love that now I feel like I'm a priority again. I love that I love love. I love that I'm silly. I love that I'm sensitive. I love that I'm emotional. I love that, and I cannot wait for someone to love those parts of me the way I want to be loved. And I'm going to continue working on myself so that more content can be put out and we can just grow together. And just self-love this year is self-love, you guys. I want you guys to love yourselves so much so that you don't experience that pain that I felt. That pain was undescribable. That heartbreak was something that I feel like, okay, maybe we can't really avoid it, but it's something that you can be kind of on edge, kind of guarded about. Like, oh, be careful. Like, put yourself first. Love yourself enough so when you have those gut feelings, those insecurities, that you can kind of just, okay, feel that pain for a little bit. But don't stay in there. And when you're healing, sit in the pain. Right now, I'm still sitting. I'm still reminding myself of all the bad things that have happened within the past 2 months, all the bad things that happened within a relationship. Oh yeah, I'm feeling all of that. I want to sit in this pain so that I never feel it again. And yeah, you guys, that's all of it in a nutshell. There's so much I could talk about in specifics, but I won't. There's some things I'm gonna keep to myself. But I've been through it, guys. I've been through it, but I'm back. I want you to know I'm back, and we're gonna come up with a schedule so you guys can get weekly videos and just have fun again and just do so many cool things and just all the different techniques of healing and self-care and just travel. I have a lot of good things for us, guys, planned. But I just thank you guys for tuning in. If you're still here, this is a long video, but thank you for staying. Thank you for sticking with me through my journey called life, because I don't know what's gonna happen in a month from now, 6 months from now, I don't know. But thank you so much for staying with me and still growing. I saw people still subscribing to my channel. I'm like, bruh, what? So yeah, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down below again. And yeah, catch up if you're new. Catch up with all my videos linked down below. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much.